Galingo, Nangan Gagara, Nangan Waldara.
So, Yurra May, welcome everybody. The dance with the kids have learned here is a Wiradyuri welcome dance, which wasn't actually performed on the day, because our people were just down on the river down there, and we're looking up here and wondering what these fellas are doing up here dressed up in these funny looking clothes, and with the big fire stick making a big bang. You frightened a lot of the kids over the back over here. Yeah, so as part of that tradition, it never happened back in that day to welcome strangers to our country. But we stood back because we knew the stories about what was happening on the other side of the mountains. Those stories had been travelled across from the first time they landed back in 1788. So we already had the road going across there. You know, so like I told them, all they had to do was ask a couple of the Durry fellows and say, yeah, you go up here, turn left and you'll see the sign pointing to Bathurst. Highway 32. Yeah, so all the stories already come across about what was going on over there. So our people seen it as a way of, okay, well, we'll welcome these people in and share our land with them, because that's the custom of our people, is that we share what our land is, because our land ownership was different to how Europeans view land ownership. Our ownership is right down to the individual too, but that individual had to look after the land to ensure that when other people came, they had to share the land. So when the newcomers came, they let them come in and share. They started growing crops because they cleared a lot of the land, and so a lot of the food resources were disappearing for the Wiradyuri. And so, but the white fellow, he set up his fences and fenced everybody up from getting those food sources. So that's the differences in the two cultures and the two differences in how land use is. And that was a very big clash that happened back in those days. So as for today, this is a new beginning for us to start to work together, and also for us to be treated as equals, because we've never ever been treated as equals. We've always been cast away, hidden away from society, because they didn't know what to do with us and that sort of thing. So we want to start today as a whole new beginning between the Wiradyuri and Aboriginal peoples of this area, and hopefully to spread everywhere else, as everything did spread from this area back in 1815. So we want some goodness to come out of it from our perspective, and that's so we hope that you enjoy the rest of the day. And also we've had sponsors over the years that help us put on some of these different events. You know, local businesses in town have generously given us some food, because we got no money. We get no government funding. We don't even get any money from our local land council. So we've done it with the generosity of all you people out there, your businesses and everyone else who's come on board and listened to what we're talking about. And this cloak here was done with the support and help of some women from Victoria. The Balmurram people down there came up and ran a workshop on showing us how to learn the skill of making a possum skin cloak again. And that sort of thing, you know. So those are the things that our people lost the skill to do, and we want to bring those skills back in, and those sorts of things that will teach our people the right way to do it. And us Aboriginal people, for once, are standing there equal with you, not being hidden away and Australia being ashamed of us because of our living conditions and things like that. So we want to be there with you. We want to improve our living standards because we have nothing. Everything was taken off us. But we want to share still with you everything. This land that owes it, that doesn't owe us anything, but we owe it because we're just parasites on this land. The land looks after us, but if we don't look after the land, you know, it's like your own mother. If you go taking things off her and they give nothing back, she'll give you a whaling or whatever. And that's how it is. And that's how our people learn to look after this and live with this land for thousands and thousands of years. So, I've got an elder here. I'd like the other elders all to stand up and come up here with me, if they could, please. These are some of the people that I've learnt my knowledge from. So they've put me up here, and I'm not the leader of the Wiradyuri people or anything like that. I'm just doing the job what the elders have asked me to do. And that's all we've done, is to follow our protocols. So with all that there, I'd like to call Gary to come up, please. I'd like to present this gift that we want to give to the Wiradyuri people of to the Aboriginal Wiradyuri and Aboriginal people. We want to give this gift to the people of Bathurst. It's the possum skin cloak. It has a story on it. The burning of it on there, the design that we'll get the story out to people later. And this has been done by some of our young artists in this town. So I'd like to present this to Gary on our behalf, to give to you as a gift for him to wear when we as Aboriginal and Wiradyuri people hold our own special functions, to wear that as a sign of respect for our culture. Thank you all very much.